Already, 2025 is looking to be a massive year for psychedelics. From healing centres to incredible clinical trials, I'm going to dive into some of the things lined up for 2025. Firstly, psychedelic healing centres are coming to Colorado. In 2022, it was voted to decriminalise the use, possession and sharing of psychedelic substances like magic mushrooms, LSD and DMT. This also opened the door for psilocybin-assisted therapy and healing centres. The state and regulators have been working to produce guidelines and infrastructure for this new medicine coming to Colorado. It's thought in 2025 the first healing centres in Colorado will open their doors. Also in the US, the DEA is ramping up its support for psychedelic research. They decided to increase their production quota of DMT from 11,000 to 20,000 grams. They had already increased the quota production for other psychedelics like psilocybin and ibogaine for research purposes, but because of public demand and input, they've decided to increase DMT as well. So hopefully that means that there will be more studies that can take place on these substances. If you want to know more about this, we have a whole video on this on our channel. Okay, onto the clinical front. MindMen will be conducting the first ever phase 3 clinical trial looking at the effects of LSD on the treatment of anxiety, which could potentially end the drug drought in this field, where no new drugs have been approved for the use of anxiety in nearly 20 years. In Europe, the PsyDAO study is the first of its kind EU-funded project, focusing on psilocybin for depression and psychological distress in palliative care. From things like COPD or ALS, this €6.5 million initiative spans 9 countries and promises to address critical gaps in end-of-life care. And lastly, PsyDAO had an incredible year in 2024. We raised $2 million for psychedelic research. We gave out 2 Alchemist grants. We launched Beard, which is our AI research assistant. And this year is going to be even better. If you want to get involved in psychedelic research, or if you're looking for funding for a cool new art installation or some research, then please get in touch with us. And if you want to keep up to date with everything that's happening in 2025 to do with psychedelics, then follow our page.